All right, hello everybody who is here early. Yeah, Mari, if you want to sub in for 6-4, let's just do it. Yeah, I saw literally just as I was going live. I was doing some setup. Saw just as I was going live that that 6-4 couldn't play. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So let me do this. Let me just do some magic here. Hang on. Thank you for saving Tetris. Then remove match 3. There we go. Consider it done. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, hey, I was spending the last, like, half hour trying to remember how to do this, because it feels like it's been forever. It feels like it's been friggin' forever since I've done this. You know, it's been a fun couple weeks, but, you know, yeah, it's all good. It happens. Yo, look who's here. Oh my word. Akatu is here. Mr. Friendlies is here. And GD is here. Hell yeah. Welcome in, one and all. Oh my goodness. May or may not have been trying to fix some things in the background. We had some schedule changes last moment. But those who are here, welcome in. We are about 30-ish seconds away from fun-filled night. We open with, actually I should make sure these two people are live, of course. Akatu and the Upstarts Champ, the Micetro, are about to go one-on-one here in a non-title match. Is going to open the show for this evening. Just actually make sure that they're live. Looks like they are. Looks like we are about good to go. Might need to just adjust a couple things, but yeah. Stay tuned, folks. We're gonna be kicking this off momentarily, as I am contacting you regarding your car's extended warranty. All right, everybody. It is time. It is finally time for the return of the mayhem here on twitch.tv/ClassicTetris. I'm your host for this start to your Classic Tetris week, the Monday Night Mayhem. Of course, I am the one, the only BirbWizard. And we have ourselves quite a fun-filled queue tonight. 6 fun matches coming up. But we begin with this opening bout in a non-title match. Let's hear a bell, shall we? Haven't heard that in a minute. At least not here on this program. Let's dive. Instructions, please. On the left-hand side. This guy on the left, a budding star in the world of Classic Tetris. Been working on that keyboard rolling. Certainly would love to see him translate that to console one day. For now, he is got that unique grip, and is always here, putting on a good show. Monday in, Monday out. It's Akatu! And on the right, his opponent is the current reigning undisputed Upstarts champion. Defending it day in and day out, defending that belt. He actually now has a physical copy of in Walmart fashion. After defending it back in Austin, Texas, it's the Micetro! I thought I had fixed the stencils, but I think I may need some more adjustment on this, but either way, for right now, players, if you could let me know all the usual stuff. We doing same seed? We not doing same seed? Alternatively, if we're not, just let me know when you are ready to go, and we'll get this party on the road. Of course, we got this match. We got Mr. Hell Yeah coming on a little bit. We got some triple threat action happening tonight. 6 fun-filled matches. y'all are in for a fun-filled night. Oh, look at that. Akatu with a new PB of over 1.1 million. Well, could be intimidation. Could be foreshadowing to where we'll make a mistake early after, you know, the PB hangover, right? Either way, I think this will be a very good match. Akatu is offering up same piece, so we'll see if Mice agrees. But if not, then, well, whatever, I guess. So, all right, they've agreed, so let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna generate a burb seed here in the chat. There you go. I'll pin it for our players' convenience. It's gonna be a 5E D2 A0. So if you have a tournament cartridge, right, and wish to play along with these guys, as always, that's a good way to do it. Just put in that seed. Of course, welcome into the Funk Droid. What does SPS mean? So SPS refers to same piece sets. So we are hopefully about to see, assuming both of these two players entered in the seed correctly, they're going to get the same pieces in the same order. Not necessarily at the same time, but in the same order. You know, kind of out of fairness, you know, make sure that it's, you know, it's even. So they're ready to go. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute here, hopefully. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I guess square, T, square, J. Perfect. All right, yep. Yes, of course, the Funk Droid. Yeah, you got players getting the same pieces at, you know, pretty much the same time. You know, they had that basically simultaneous start. You know, they're getting them in the same order. So one person gets drafted for bars, so will the other. That is kind of the key there, right? A lot of players like to do SPS, you know, just that way. If one person's getting hit with a, you know, if one person's not getting a bar for like 70 pieces, right? The other person should also have to put up with that, right? It's kind of a matter of how do two players deal with, you know, the same sequences. So usually it tends to be vastly different, as we can already see here. So we are just getting underway here in this game number 1. But man, it's been a long road though. It's been a hot minute. I am glad to be back here on the mic. I don't think I've been on since the Lone Star Championship back in July, right? Right, was unavailable the Monday following that event as I was on a plane. And then last week, well, nobody wanted to play anyways, but I didn't even have internet, so even if people did want to play, I couldn't even host last week. Right, had some internet service provider issues that have, well, I'm sure it's obvious that they have since been resolved. Speaking of resolutions though, Mice is trying to find a solution to that. Tuck set up on the middle of the board, but missed the square tuck. Well, left to right tuck. Not going through, so he's going to have to burn away a little bit. He's at 136. 168 here for Akatu as we begin this game number 1. Yeah, let me see if I can fix. So I think this is just my stencil being bad. So hang on. I'm going to, because I got to see some text above these scores. I think I need to just, hang on, I'm gonna do some fixing here. Let me just see what I can do. And let me just do a little bit of that. That's a little better there. And then player 1, see, like you're not even getting. And oh, but we are gonna know is that Mice in trouble. He's gonna top out. Well, I'm trying to fix stencils, man. Oh my god. I blame Mice for that, for the stencil being bad. No, I'm kidding. But he's topped out 170. That'll be the final score. And at 255, Akatu will be good. We'll take the 1-0 lead. Okay, yeah, this still needs to be moved up. That needs to be moved. While you're topping out, I'm gonna move this real quick. Just up a couple notches. There we go. That looks a little better. All right. And we'll give him the glove. See, he's won the game. He's done it. Game number 1 goes to Akatu. All right, that's for our players. I'm sure you know this. We are going to increment our seed. The first 2 digits is going to be 6F. So 6F. Actually, I'll do the whole thing. 6F D2A0. There we go. So again, that is for player convenience. Have that in chat. And we are ready to go on my side. We're ready to go on Akatu's side. And with that, it is time for game number 2. We continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, of course, welcome to Iller House. Yeah, competitors don't need to use the NES controllers. Yeah, in this online competition, yeah, here on Tetris Friendlies, we do not have any sort of requirements, you know. Right? Whatever kind of setup you got, we'll work with it. Right? Whether it be a console, clone console, you know, whatever kind of controller. As long as we're not using any turbo inputs, any sort of nonsense like that. Yeah, certainly here on Friendlies, we allow it. Right, definitely a lot of, you know, that's kind of made way for some, you know, interesting techniques like what you're seeing on the left, you know, with the keyboard rolling. Certainly not anything I could ever pull off. Like, I can do that with a controller, but I mean, ask me to do that with a keyboard, there's no way. But Mice already in a bit of a bind here up on the top to begin. Gonna get that burn with the L piece. And the long bar for the Tetris will go to 96,000 here to begin this one. Got a Vitz going on that right side. We'll resolve it. So he's at 96K, 77,000 points here for Akatu as we just getting started here. This party's just getting started tonight. And, you know, I just realized, man, it's been like 2 weeks since I've done this, and I have already forgotten. How could I do this? Mice, you will have to forgive me. I'm going to fix this right now. I haven't even given this guy his PNG image to flex, right? As he has deserved it, right? He has fought so hard for his privilege to flex that Upstarts Championship belt PNG image anytime he plays here on this program. I cannot believe that I let that slip my mind. So my sincerest apologies there, but it is now there. It will be there the rest of the set, and I might even make it a little bigger too, because he is... Yeah, because I'm not blocking his face or anything here. We'll make this a little bigger. There we go. Yeah, the big, glorious bronze belt. There we go. So, for those who are new around here, of course, that is one of our several titles. Again, this is kind of a show based on pro wrestling, right? We got several divisions here in the world of Tetris Friendlies, and Mice, the champion of the Upstarts, and is also in a bit of a bind right now. Hang on. Burns required. That square, okay. It's gonna be a good shape. That was looking a little dicey. Wrong pieces showed. That could have been dangerous, but a Tetris coming in. He'll go to 249, hang on to this lead. 189 here for Akatu as we are about halfway to the transition. But yeah, our Upstarts champion finally getting that belt on the scenes. There we go. It's right. Literally, you know, flew out to Texas, right? A few weeks back to defend that belt. Like, at least I could do, like, even if he's not gonna, you know, wear the Walmart belt that we gave him, you know, at least, I gotta at least give him the PNG image. So. But. Yeah. And of course, you know, Diller House, yeah, it does take a lot of practice. Yeah, this game, you know, a lot of these people, I mean, who knows? You might see people here later tonight that are about as well off as you are. I mean, you'd be really surprised. You know, like I said, Tetris Friendlies, as always, a program that is all for fun. You know, it is exhibition matches. You know, we get promos going, we get heated, right? But, you know, it's all in good fun. Yeah, Colin is here just pointing at himself. Well, I mean, you said it, not me. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't gonna say any names. So. All right, so we are starting to approach the transition here. Again, certainly a much better game one than we've had. Or, sorry, game number two. Certainly went better than the game number one that we had. That is what I was trying to say, but my brain did not quite... Yeah, my brain did not quite coordinate me saying that correctly. But we're on 116 lines, 454 for Micetro, 366 through 109 lines for Akatu. So a few lines behind, but substantially behind in points at the moment. Those kind of got a triple waiting here if this bar will show up. And certainly like for that to happen, but guess what? No bar in sight. Finally, it does show, but way too late. Oh man, this is just getting nasty here for Akatu. Gets a tug of the J. Oh, gets the bar over. And another one over to column one. But it's gonna hang a T in a few subsequent pieces. He'll be finished at 374. Mice is transitioned at 529. Add a triple for the dagger. And we'll tie this up 1-1. All right, and for our players, you guys know the drill, but I will pin it in chat anyways. It's gonna be 70D2A0, right? Yeah, it's F and 0. There we go. All right, we're ready to go. Game number 3. Let's continue this thing. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And welcome into Billy Mac. Long time no see. Long time no see, my friend. Hope you've been keeping well. But, oh, yeah. What's a new DAS player? Yeah. DAS is tough, right? Mice here being, you know, the DAS evolution certainly has worked very hard these last couple of years. Get good at DAS, you know, even, right? A lot of people, you know, faced a lot of criticism at first when he did this, but, you know, switched from the, you know, the keyboard tapping style. You know, once he switched over to console, you know, tapping he found just didn't really translate as well. You know, he kind of was like, you know what? I want to play DAS. You know, that was what he wanted to do, you know, kind of faced a lot of criticism at first, but, you know, it's one of those things that and I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing, you know, tapping and rolling, you know, it's a lot more, it's a more front-heavy learning curve to do the other play styles, you know, whereas with DAS, you know, it's very much an art form that, you know, it's easy to learn, but it is a challenge to master it, for sure, and I'm sure even someone like Mice would tell you, yeah, he's, you know, I definitely have not mastered it yet. I don't know. I wouldn't say that many people have. Like, it is really challenging. But right now we do have a nice little T-spin there for the Upstarts Champ. He's at 183, 107 for Akatu, the keyboard roller. Let's welcome in to our friend Burrito Dad. Who Colin wants to ban for an undisclosed reason. I mean, when I say Sharky is Master DAS, I mean, there's an argument to be made, I suppose, but, you know. I think it'd be a better question to ask him. You know, I mean, he certainly has done well for himself, though. I mean, again, getting a competitive, you know, multiple competitive DAS world records, you know, certainly is someone that, yeah, there's an argument to be made. But right now, we're underway here. This is game number 3. It is a crucial one here. It's a very crucial one here. Winner of this kind of sets the tone for the rest of the series as it is, again, it is a best of 5. Winner of this kind of sets the tone of, you know, gets on game point, right? Winner of this gets game point. And oh, but Mike's a couple misdrops here. Oh, he's gonna hang the T on the right. He'll be finished at 3:09. But it's not over yet. Akatu's got to chase this down, but has plenty of time to do it. Again, we need 3:10 here. Complete the chase down as Doc Pie is here with a raid party of 3. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, there's a Tetris. One more should do it. Again, we need 3:10. Waiting on a bar. And there it is. A bang Tetris. And Akatu will take the 2-1 lead at 3:22. There you go. All right, for our 2 players, again, incrementing the seed. It's going to be an 8-1 to start the seed now. There we go. We'll pin that. Oh, there you go. GD let us know he got a 750K off the last seed. I don't know which one he's referring to, but among one of the last seeds, he was able to pull a 757. So he's enjoying the warm up here as we get started with this next game here. Game number 4. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. As coming up next. All right, GD's warming up because he knows he's up next. Taking on Mari. Right, and a scheduling change there. He is coming in to save the show, as GD's original opponent was unable to make it, had a last minute thing come up. So that match is, again, coming up shortly here. Mai's going to be looking to buy GD some extra warm up. Give GD some more seeds to warm up on. But as we continue on here, oh, what a Vince from Micetro. Oh, my word. I didn't even see that until the bar showed up. But he knew. That was planned like 3 steps ahead. Oh, my word. All right, as my friend Tom would tell you, just as planned. But, you know, got us some things on the horizon. You know, we've got this next match on the horizon, depending on if Mice can win it, keep this one going. We also have a couple of live events on the horizon here, right? This weekend, which, I don't know. I mean, I think the scheduling just happened to work out this way, but man, why did these 2 events get scheduled the same week? The Ohio Regional taking place this Saturday out in Columbus, Ohio, along with the Desert Super Regional happening in Phoenix, Arizona. I believe also this Saturday. So, gonna be a pretty big weekend in the world of Classic Tetris. Right? Not to mention King's Super Show he's doing on Friday. Oh my god. So, this weekend is gonna be more Tetris than you can handle. Right? But Mice among those that are gonna be part of the action. Right, this Friday, he'll be competing at the Clash of Champions to defend that Upstarts belt once more. And of course, being fairly close to Columbus, Mice, I'm sure, will be in attendance there as well as he gets a Tetris in to go to 166, 128 for Akatu. We are about 55 lines through for both. Yeah, info about the Ohio event. Yeah, Ohio Regional. It is taking place this Saturday. It is at the Game Arena in Columbus. It's at Ohio State University's campus. And I believe the event opens at 10 a.m. Believe that is correct. I'd have to double check the schedule that Beast and Shen had sent out. Actually, you know what? Why don't I look? Why don't I find out? Because I actually need to know this information as well, because yours truly will be in attendance. But yeah, if you're interested in coming out, if you're close to Columbus, right? Meet some folks, meet yours truly, meet that guy on the right there, the Micetro, right? And maybe even some people that are even cooler than us, right? Yeah. Gonna be lots of people there. Yeah, okay, sorry. It is 11 a.m. Yeah, it is 11 a.m. that it opens on Saturday. Right, and if you're coming by, Classic Tetris, there's some modern Tetris tournaments going on there as well that Beast and Shen is helping put on. So if you're planning on going, right, we're usually, if it's anything like the last 2 years, we'll be in the balcony upstairs. That's where Classic will be. So, but either way, let's get a quick score check in, right, before Mice's board hits the balcony here. All right, looks like he got a Tetris in to bring this down. He's at 305, 3 at 38 for Akatu, and another dirty Tetris for Mice. We'll keep him right back into this, as we are starting to approach the 19 transition again here. We'll see if we can get both players to reach transition this time around, right? We've had one transition so far, and that was, of course, Micetro in game number 2, the one he was able to take. All right, so we'll see if the Upstarts Champ has got another in him, and I like to think he does. All right, there we go. Another Tetris down the middle. He's just kind of like Quaid style, right? Just kind of letting these Tetris wells form wherever. There we go. He's kind of setting up the center well again here. He's at 403 with about 10 lines to go till transition. Akatu having to take a few burns here. Here we go. Long bar to the left side, gonna help. All right, Mice's transition, 454. So Akatu not too far behind. He's only got one more Tetris on the table, though, and will transition behind Mice. Even with this Tetris here at 411. So Mice just digging out of this mess. He gets out of it. Bar coming in. There's a Tetris on 20. He'll go to 45. We are racing along now on the 19 speeds for both. Another Tetris. We'll go to 510. Akatu with a bit of a messy board at the moment. That long bar flat proving not to be as helpful as you may have thought. And got T over that left side. You can see it's just kind of throwing pieces over to the side so that we can throw whatever in the middle, and well, at least something will burn. That keeps more low. And ooh, what a last second adjustment. That little double flip. As Mice, ooh, Mice losing control of Daz here. Oh, and he's gonna lose it. He lost Daz. 541's the final score. Daz a little bit too slippery there. But we've still got a 100,000 point chase down on our hands. Akatu's board is not clean. So he needs 542. Oh man, this board's stacked up so friggin' high. Oh my god, he needs a bar for the right. Gets it over. Oh my god. Oh, but he's gonna lose control. And at 450, he's finished. And Micetro will survive. And will live to see a game number 5. GG. And for our players, new seeds in chat. And, you know, Mike's kind of walked away. I don't think he can believe it. Right? If he's even close by, I don't even think he can believe it. He just won that. He just seemed to believe, like, man, it's over. You know, he probably thought for sure. But once he's back, we'll continue on with game 5. Akatu's ready to go. GD let you know that, yeah, he topped out immediately after transition on that one. So tough 19 there, but either way, we've got ourselves a game 5. So hey, we take that as a fan, right? We'll take that. All right, we are ready to go. It is time for this game number 5. We begin it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, GD, I'll DM you that because I know you're about to warm up on this seed probably. So I'll DM it to you. Grand Designs. Bang. There we go. All right, so we're on our way. This is game number 5 here on our opening bout here. The Upstarts Champ has got Akatu on the ropes here. Was a hard-fought game 4. It was a tough transition sequence for both of our players, and they both topped out at pretty close in time. Mice topped out first, but Akatu was unable to make the chase down because his board was just already in shambles by the time Mice's board gave out. But really for Mice, I mean, it just came down to not having dash loaded, right? Having a full dash charge when the long bars were coming, so I had to just kind of dead drop him in the middle, you know, and then couldn't get another one in time. So I mean, that's, you know, it's tough, like, just knowing that hey, there is no feasible way, right, that I can get this bar over, so I have to just find another spot for it. You know, some of these pieces, man, they're slippery, and honestly, they seem to be for both players, right? You know, like, Akatu just was, I mean, even rolling, right? Heck, not even a task can get you out of certain situations, right? And I don't know that was necessarily one of them, but was certainly, I mean, it was tough. It was tough for a human to get out of, that's for sure. You know, Stack Rabbit might have been able to save that, but I mean, aside from that, right? Yeah. But either way, we got a nice T-spin there. Don't need Stack Rabbit to figure that one out. What we do need, probably, is a score check, right? As we are about 50 lines through for both of our two players. We got to touch us in for the Upstarts Champ. He'll go to 218. 123 at a double there. We'll go to 131. That might have been a triple. I don't actually remember because it was too long ago at this point. So. But Mice just barely getting that J over to the left. Okay, there's a nice triple. And a single. There we go. That board reopened again on that right side. That was getting a little tough. Actually, it's getting a little tough again. Gonna take a double with the S and then burn with the L. Almost at the J. The L piece. The bar is now coming in now that his well is covered. Here we go. He's got it reopened. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris. Akatu gonna pull back an L piece to accommodate for that long bar coming in as well. It is 207 to 258. We are at a similar line count for our two players. So it is about a 2 Tetris difference at the moment. And again, coming up next, it is going to be Grand Designs and Mari. A couple other Upstarts contenders going one-on-one. After the conclusion of this game, regardless of the outcome, right? Regardless of the outcome. This is the deciding game. Now Mice with some... Maestro's got some chasms going on. Kind of forming here in the middle of the board. And lots of S pieces coming in. Which are not super kind here. As Maestro's kind of frozen on my side. I'm going to give a quick refresh here. There we go. Okay. Got blocks falling. Seems to be navigating his way out of this. Man, I was afraid I was going to refresh and he was going to be, like, done for. But, nah, he's the champ. He's showing you why. Or, well, he was trying to show you why. He's trying to, anyway. But there we go. Nice T-spin there. See, he's getting set to transition. About 15 lines to go before we get there. Get to that 19 speed. It is 376 to 377. Oh, we're neck and neck. We are so unbelievably close right now. My setting up center wells again, going into the 19, trying to, you know, you could, something I kind of noticed, I think in the last game too. Forget which game it was, but was kind of just setting up Tetrises wherever, just really going a lot more aggressive going into the 19 transition. You know, perhaps just, you know, just mentally speaking, right? Just trying to put the pressure on Akatu to keep up. Right? You can see he's just trying to get this last Tetris and avoid burning into the 19 speed. Oh, but he's going to have to burn here. His board's high up. Bar comes in for some relief, but out before a few misdrops. And it'll be finished at 449. And at 474, Akatu will take game number 5 and the match. Nope, not that glove. Hang on. Sorry. That one. He'll take it 3-2. GG's. All right, I want to play this out because why the hell not? So, but definitely a valiant effort by the Maestro there, I think. Certainly not going as well as he would have liked, but I know he'll be back. You know, trying to get this out of his system, right? For this Friday when he defends the belt. Right here on this channel. So, see him back. And in the meantime, see if Akatu can finish this one out. See if he can put up perhaps the max out here. Right. Figure, you know, we'll allow the one mullen here, right? It's the end anyway. So, but if you're GD and Mari, get to warming up. Make sure you're ready to go, because we're going to try and jump right into your match. So 738. I mean, we could see something here. Hold on. You know, 741 and 24. I mean, this is, you could do something with this. Man, it's just having to burn a little bit. Still workable. There's a Tetris. So 849, this is certainly maxable here from this point in the game, though. Ooh, that line dependency, though. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Oh, man. Can he get this burn? Okay, gets the burn. Can he get the something for the left? Oh, gonna hang the T. That'll be it. 854, the final score. But either way, it is Akatu. And that poor button on his keyboard. Getting it done in 5 games. GG's. All right, and Zoltan's in the house. Ryan is here. We got the gang all here, right? But here's the time for this next match. It will be Grand Designs and Mari going one-on-one next. All right, folks, it is time. Seriously, what a great opening bout, but it is time for our next matchup here on the Monday Night Mayhem. Instructions, please, on left-hand side. He is, of course, someone who has become a mainstay here in the world of Tetris Friendlies, who is fighting hard, trying to make his way to the Twitch TV Championship, and of course is well known in the community as the host of Classic Tetris Wars. He is Mr. Hell Yeah, Grand Designs. And on the right, his opponent is the one who stepped in at the 11th hour, and by that I mean like an hour ago, to come in and save the show from utter disaster after a scheduling mishap. We had a last-minute cancellation. This guy came in to save the show and is looking to make this a good one. It's Mari! All right, so players, as per always, when you're ready to go, let me know. If we're doing same piece sets, let me know. All that good stuff. GD's ready whenever. Yeah, hell yeah! Okay. There you go. So, yeah, whatever we're doing, you know, it's Friendlies, so whatever you guys want to do. All right. And we've decided no same piece sets will be in play this time, so it is all good. Yeah, we got Mari eating some, it's like some chicken wings or something. Right? Yeah, there we go. Can't tell.